This episode of Joe Genius is brought to you by Gorilla Glue and Squarespace. You ever see crazy videos online and go, hey, how'd they do that? Well, this is Joe Genius, Revision 3's new show where we're going to tell you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Joe Genius, where backyard science crashes into your bedroom. I'm Jonah Ray, and hold on tight, because if this show goes under 55 miles per hour, we're all screwed. That's right. Today's episode is all about speed and how to strap on a turbine or jet engine to get a ton of it. Did I just say strap on? Think back to elementary school science. I know it's hard, but try and put your thinking caps on. Isaac Newton's third law of motion says every action causes an equal and opposite reaction. That's why a gun recoils when it's fired. Or a girl recoils when I ask her out. And luckily for our Joe Geniuses, it allows a thrust in one direction to propel an object in the opposite direction. Is there really anything as fun as going ridiculously fast in some death-defying contraption you just built? I'd have to say no, as I'd imagine you would. Because you and me, friend, we ain't so different. So check out this minivan that hits speeds up to 126 miles an hour. Are you listening to that? That even sounds like power. Chris from Georgia pimped out his van with a turbo shaft engine. Just witness the magic. And get this, Chris drives this van around town all the time, usually with the jet engine turned off, which is very boring. I take that thing to the arcade daily. I'd be the coolest adult there. Listen, there are many ways to turbocharge your ride, and our Joe Geniuses are using all possible options. Let's start with the internal combustion engine in your car, which uses fuel, compressed air, and a well-timed spark to create mechanical energy. Turbocharged engines boost the power by sending even more air through them. Not surprisingly, most Joe Geniuses vie for the jet or rocket engine approach, which taps into Newton's third law. It expels a high-pressure jet of gas in one direction, which creates thrust and shoots the vehicle in the opposite direction. That can lead to an awesomely fast but also dangerously uncontrollable ride for anyone. It's ridiculous what some scientists are turbocharging. You got lazy boys, skateboards, bar stools, bikes, hovercrafts, a chair, and a radio flyer. This is probably all the best way to get from point A to B.
Come on now. Oh my God.
As most backyard scientists will tell you, the bestest test pilots are usually your bestest buds.
Do a wheelie, yeah, there you go.
Chris Whitcroft from Ontario built what he calls the Redneck Lawn Chair. It's part lawnmower motor, part summer chair, and 100% lazy. Lawn chair, $5. Engine and torque converter, $700.
I need my cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Explaining to your friends and family why you still have a mullet, priceless.
you ready? Are you pumped? You know, maybe I should have like 35 wine coolers before you do this. Yeah.
But why stop there? This turbocharged lawn chair is built for all seasons.
Here comes Mike. Yeah, buddy. Oh, the sparklers, buddy, the sparklers. Oh, you okay? Oh, the sparklers, buddy, the sparklers.
It's a world record for this next Joe Genius. Sean Baker, who strapped a jet engine to his kayak. And guess what he's calling it? The Crazy Jet Kayak. Oh, how long did you spend on that one, Sean? I think this is a fine time to thank our sponsor, Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue for the toughest jobs on planet Earth. For more information, visit GorillaGlue.com or head to your local hardware store to check out all their amazing products for yourself. No Joe Genius toolbox is complete without it. Hey, here's a stone cold fact for you. Nobody likes to mow the lawn. You hear that, Dad? It's not fun. But if you're gonna have to do it, why not give it a little boost? Steve, the owner of this hog, put his riding lawnmower on jet steroids, which could easily get him kicked out of the Lawnmower Racing League, but he doesn't seem to care. Dance away, Steve. Plastic seats and extremely hot temperatures do not mix, not even for a Joe Genius. And that's why we're giving this guy our Joe Effort Award. In my mind, that's what the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse ride when they mow their lawns. Better luck next time. While this next clip doesn't involve a jet engine on fire, it does involve making a small rocket car go incredibly fast. Watch this.
At some point, this seemed like a really good idea. This is not a model anymore. This is a mission.
Yeah, it's a death charge.
Here we go. Let's do it again.
I think that's the first time anyone's been that excited about skid marks. Chris Porras from New York filled this little PVC pipe with a mixture of potassium nitrate and sugar to make another kind of rocket engine. And it's a success! But wait, he's not done impressing the ladies. He tries it again, but with a cardboard tube. Chris was experimenting to see if the makeup of the outer shell would make a difference, and certainly did. And because Chris let his inner scientist take over, we're giving him our Joe Science Award. Nice job, Chris. You got a fake award. If you're a dog or a hippie, Frisbee can be a whole lot of fun. But if you're like the rest of us, it's gonna have to be turbocharged.
There, you got it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It was originally built to show you how you can make a rocket stable by spinning it like a flying saucer. But this science fair project got a major upgrade.
It worked.
Dave Griffith took it to the next level, about 50 feet to the next level. That's 50 levels, if you're going by feet.
3, 2, 1, 0, go!
And didn't you always dream about this as a kid? Come on, pedaling sucks. Even Lance Armstrong will tell you that. So what Sarah Pickens did was turbocharge her bike with a canister of high-pressure liquid carbon dioxide. And when the carbon dioxide vaporizes, it makes quite a jet. I bet you put all the other paper boys out of business. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, Squarespace. You know, Squarespace is a publishing system for anyone looking to build a blog, portfolio, or any kind of website. With block tools that allow for iPhone updating on the go, hassle-free importing of sites from other environments, robust stats, and much, much more, Squarespace makes it super easy for anyone to build out and maintain a site that you can only dream of with other platforms. And if you have coding experience, Squarespace allows you to delve into the code and customize things even further. Tens of thousands of people all across the internet have been using Squarespace for years, and their already great service is only getting better by the day. On July 14th, Squarespace announced a huge round of capital investment that will allow them to expand at an even faster rate. I just want to say that we're very stoked to be working with Squarespace because they're truly awesome people. Head over to squarespace.com to get a 14-day free trial, and be sure to use the promotion code GENIUS when you're placing your order because you'll get 10% off the lifetime of your account. All right, let's turn it up a notch. You know what? Let's turn it up a lot of notches because we're going to school and we're going to take the shortcut through the monster truck rally. This wheelie-making, spark-flying school bus is appropriately called the Cool Bus, which, if you didn't notice, rhymes with school. It's powered by a rear-mounted alcohol-fueled blown and injected big block Chevy V8, and at full speed it produces 1,200 horsepower, complete with titanium flares coming out of the top. And no surprise here, this episode's coveted Joe Genius Award goes to the Cool Bus and its creator Ken Nelson for making going to school look so cool, which, by the way, it is. All right, kids, remember that. And there you have it, the science of speed. These guys are taking Isaac Newton's laws to places he could have never dreamed of, like putting a rocket on a recliner. They didn't have either of those things back then. Anyway, to each his own.
Oh, the sparklers, buddy, the sparklers!
I'm Jonah Ray, and thanks for watching. See you later. Joe Genius is brought to you in part by the National Science Foundation.